In studio right now is Marcus Luppino. Am I okay to call you that? Or
yeah, you're fine.
Do you prefer to be called the Angry Loud Italian?
That's the name of the business.
Okay. Explain what's going on.
Well, I decided to make a small business for myself here. It's going to be called the Angry Loud Italian. I spent a lot of years in the hotel restaurant business, so
right.
I got to live in some cool places like Florida and Puerto Rico, and I've been home now for the last 8 years, and I'm trying to bring the culinary experience that I've got to experience all over the world and bring it up to the Mohawk Valley here, and bring it into people's homes. And my goal with this is to provide great tasting, low cost, live cooking demonstrations in people's homes.
All right. Did you have any culinary arts?
Yeah,
education?
I have a culinary arts degree from Johnson & Wales in Miami,
Okay.
Florida.
Right.
And I've spent, like I said, over a decade. I got to work in some cool places in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I worked at the Ritz-Carlton in San Juan, Puerto Rico,
Nice.
for 3 years. So.
Better to do Johnson & Wales in Miami than to do it up in Providence, based on the weather alone, right?
It took me twice as long as it would take a normal person probably in Providence because of the weather and the nice beaches and clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm taking as minimal classes as possible.
It took me, like I said, it took me almost 3.5, 4 years for a 2-year degree, but
Get it, yeah.
I got it, and it was well worth it.
All right, so are you angry? I mean, what's your problem, man?
I've been just trying. I feel like I'm a guy out on the street. I have a regular job, obviously, an 8:30 to 4:30 job.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a guy out on the street with a cup and change, like at the corner, and I'm on YouTube trying to make videos, trying to push people to YouTube for my channel. I'm trying to get this up and going here. I feel like I just want to bring some vibrant explosiveness to the area with this little business here, and
do you think
I want to be a personality in the area? To tell you, to be honest with you, I'm trying to get noticed and get people to get on my website traffic and get to YouTube and watch some of my videos.
Well, you made your first mistake. You didn't bring in food.
Well, I know. Well,
I mean, that would have been.
I feel my first mistake was tweeting you and
probably
trying to creep you.
Yeah.
The only way I could try to get in touch and get on the radio was to get in touch with this guy because I knew he was the man in the area. I had no other way of doing it, so I'm sorry. I feel bad that I was.
It's all right. You were creeping on me,
and that's the only way I could get in touch with him. I
don't get it. Wait, what's going on?
He had reached out through Twitter. I need to be on your show, is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
And I'm pretty easy. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm like, all right, Andrew.
I didn't know what to do.
Let's see this angry Italian. Get him on. See what it's all about.
All right. So how does this work? You provide someone a menu. They pick what they want for dinner. They tell you what they want.
A fixed menu. It's called the traditional Italian menu. I have eggplant parm, chicken parm, baked ziti, sautéed spinach, pasta oily, pasta and beans, sausage rolls, and my mother used to make this hot dogs and noodles dish growing up, so that's on there too. That's a set menu that I use. I also have a menu that if these people in their home.
A hot dog and noodles dish?
Yeah, I'll talk about it if you want.
Right,
but
okay. My mother used to put hot dog in cream corn. She'd do a cream corn casserole and add sliced hot dogs in there.
Something similar. The other way I'm going with this is I work with the public now in the community, but I see people. I hear a lot of people. They talk about when they get home they don't want to cook dinner. They don't realize what they have in their cupboard, that they can actually make a really good meal with what they already have at home.
Sure.
So I want to go into people's homes, too, and let that be an available option to them, too. What you have in your house, I'll come in and I'll do that for you. I'll show you what I can make with it.
So you come in and actually give somebody a personal
cooking... Yeah, that's my goal. Personal chef.
All
and then, or the other option is we can do a cooking class. I have a friend of mine that is an executive assistant at the Rescue Mission in Utica, and he's got me going over a week to his brother's house, and I think we're going to do a little cooking class. I want to make it a social thing. If you want to get a couple friends and sit back, have a drink or two, I'm not promoting that, but I mean, if you want to have a couple friends at your house and I'll come over, I'll do a live food demonstration in front of you. You can't get it at a restaurant.
I got to tell you something. We used to, there was a chef out there that used to come around, and he was doing this, Daryl, and he would come in.
So I'm not the first.
You're not the first, but it was really cool. He'd come into your house. You'd tell him what to make. You'd invite 7, 8 friends, and he would come in and teach you how to make those dishes and get you involved. You'd be cutting stuff and
that's the
cooking stuff.
Goal.
It's kind of a cool concept.
All right, so I just got to go back to this again. So say I pick something off the menu there. I don't need to buy anything, right? You come with it because you said
that's correct.
That's another option is you'll kind of throw something together based on what's in someone's cupboards.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
so if I want you to come over and cook me a nice dinner or something, or if I have a group of people over, I don't have to buy food. You take care of it all.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about prices.
And you cook it at
your home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy,
you
but
do
I'm
the
thinking,
dishes too.
Oh, well, we'll see. It sounds crazy, but I'll tell you what, this area is something a little bit different. A lot of bigger cities. I know people live in bigger cities on the East Coast. This is going on like crazy. This city needs something different. We got to pick this place up.
Yeah. All right. And you're here to do it.
I'm here. I'm trying.
Yeah. You don't sound overly angry, though.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's early in the morning. I'm nervous. I don't know. My YouTube, I should probably start tailoring my YouTube channel to this. I got a couple how to make stuff on YouTube, but a lot of ranting and raving going on in the YouTube video. I should probably tailor it towards cooking, but I started.
Right, I saw you got into other stuff too. You got to find your. Find your niche, and that's your thing.
Right.
Don't get into all the other stuff. Yeah. That's your thing. Now you could be making your noodles
and being crazy,
dish, and you could be ranting about something. But I think you got to find your thing. It's always got to come back to the brand, and the brand is you're an angry Italian, but you're a chef.
Right.
Yeah.
So everything should revolve around that.
I think that
if I'm giving advice.
No, that's great. I like that.
I think that's got to include like the wooden spoon feature of the dinner. So anybody acts up, you know, you go over
and hit them with the wooden spoon.
With the
wooden spoon all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Different punishments.
Noodles and hot dogs.
Noodles and hot dogs. It's a chili sauce based dish with egg noodles. I'm not going to give away everything because my mother has it. And it's chili sauce based. Basically, you mix that with a couple other ingredients. You let that cook. You mix it with the egg noodles after the egg noodles have already been boiled and drained. Put it in a casserole dish. Put, 5, 6, 7 hot dogs on top of the noodles. Throw it in the oven. Pull it out. It sounds very simple, but the chili sauce that is made to go with the hot dogs, it's very good.
Okay, all right, very interesting. I wouldn't call that Italian, but
no, it's not. Yeah. I don't know where they got it from.
Yeah.
But her mother and parents came from
to be honest, when you think about Italians, I think some of the best when it comes to taking what they have and making it go further, especially back during the days when they first came to this country. It was really that's where the food was born.
I feel like it's kind of like what you offer to do. They probably were short on something and kind of threw it together.
Yeah.
I actually, as a child, somehow got onto hot dogs, and we ran out of ketchup. So maple syrup. And
boy.
As a child, it was like my favorite thing. Oh, it was good. I'm telling you.
Well, it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Listen, we all have our things, right?
Yeah.
We all got
some
your
people
stuff.
eat things, they don't. I don't know.
It is what it is. All right, there, angry Italian. You're a Luppino, Marcus Luppino.
Yeah, just real quick, my website, marcusluppino.com, marcusluppino.com. I think if you just type in the Angry Loud Italian on any of the search engines, it should pop up by now. I figured that out by now how to get that up there.
Well, listen, find your way. Spend the next couple months finding your way, and reach back out to us, and we'll feature you. All right.
Thank you very much.
Good
Thanks
luck
for having me.
Well, how long you been back here, by the way?
8 years. 2010, long time. 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to go back to Miami. What were you thinking?
I don't know.
This weather. Miami's an expensive town to live in.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like Utica.